king. A tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliant. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You burying me, burying me. Yeah, you burying me, burying me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. Whoa. I can think, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. They get you out of my head.
You're watching OLE, and this is a Dijack Hijack.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our local establishment. I am your co-host, Undersea. Right down here is my co-host, Lauren Goodnight. And we're here to predict Forbidden Door.
Oh my God. Okay, so we just got done watching Collision, the go home show, and it was so sick. It had its ups, it had its downs, but at the end, it was like,
Boom.
oh God.
Oh, that finish was just perfection.
Half naked men whipping each other's asses. This is literally what we're here for. I'm so proud. They just went for it.
That hidden
Beautiful.
blade to the face.
Oh, that was hopefully the pictures from that will be as good as the pictures from the house call on Wednesday. Oh,
We got our friends in the chat. Ad Fries 2100 matches.
yay!
It's a little bit less than that. Astrid Pizarro. Hello, madame. And I have no
my
idea.
love.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So is the best Forbidden Door a French door or one of those folding wall doors? No. There's this really cool like door that goes completely flush to another door, like to another wall. Yeah, one of those, like a true hidden door. Not, oh, you pull something, it happens. No. This is like you need to know the exact place to touch.
Yeah, you have to push. You have to have that exact spot to push in on to unlock it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like 1 inch on a 20-foot wall.
Let's go. That is the perfect Forbidden Door because it's not the one you're not supposed to know about.
Yeah, exactly. And the only person with the key is Rocky Romero. God.
It seems like he's the gatekeeper to it all.
How do you do it? CMLL and AAA, same show. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
How this works, and now that we're getting Hitchicero and it should have been Roosh. It should have been Hitchicero on TV and Roosh on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh man, I don't understand.
I don't know
the
how.
Secret doors.
Secret doors.
Kayla
yeah.
J, welcome to the chat. Kayla J.
What are you doing, Kayla?
Yeah. I think Ed just rated over from his channel. He just finished up his
sick.
Collision watch on. So thank you very much. I can't really see the back end of Twitch because I'm not good at that stuff. So Tony paid lots of money. That wouldn't surprise me.
Well, you know what? If it means that those particular beefs can be squashed, if they literally did that, if that's Tony's money and like Rocky Romero's brain, then we have been blessed. Good job. Give him the money. I don't care if literally people don't understand what $1 billion is. Like, that doesn't make sense to people. They don't understand that kind of money.
Nope.
Tony Khan could run this out of his pocket money for the rest of time and never run out of cash. In fact, eventually this will make money. It just might be 20 years before it does. But I
Yes.
see it still being here in 20 years, mostly because of the connections they're making right now. They have a legacy. If they brought together CMLL and AAA, they are the Kendrick Lamar in this. They
If
united
TNA
the Crips and the Bloods. Sorry.
if TNA is existing 22 years later, AEW will exist after 22 years.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I really don't think it wouldn't be so. I think it'd be there.
Mike in the chat. Can't wait till February when AEW has more episodes of Dynamite than WCW had episodes of Nitro. Yeah.
That's right. It is. It's going to be early next year. That's so
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, and I don't see that train stopping, to be fair.
Like, arguably one of the biggest shows in TV history in Monday Night Nitro is about to be eclipsed by Dynamite. That's kind of crazy.
And people are bitching about the ratings. It's like, obviously the ratings are not what fucking matters to these people.
No,
Ad
and again,
space. All they care about is advertising space. And AEW is fantastic advertising space. They get either first, second, or third every time they are on.
yeah.
And, does it match up to WWE's numbers? No. WWE is a company that started as many, many small companies all over the country. And everybody knew about wrestling from them. And so everybody got sucked up into that. So that's, 60, 70 years of or maybe even further. But, I remember watching WWF when I was a very young child because Fabulous Moolah lived behind us. So, yeah. I'm from South Carolina, if you didn't.
That's awesome to me.
Oh, yeah. It was, it was pretty cool. But honestly, I think, yep, Mike is saying exactly what I was saying.
100%, Mike.
100%. Ad sale numbers.
And again, like most of these like most channels outside of like your big network channels, like a TBS or your smaller, because there's like ABC, CBS, NBC. They're at a certain level. Then there's the people below them. TBS would love for every program to be doing 690,000 people because like they don't get that from any of their most of their other shows don't pull those numbers. Like
just I don't know, man. Expecting a show that at some point could pull really crazy numbers. And it doesn't pull really crazy numbers right now, but it has settled out.
Mhm.
Like they have a core audience now. It took about 5 years to figure out what a core audience is and what they desired in a product. Everything except Chris Jericho.
Censor Chris Jericho, please.
No, just let the man move on. Let him do something else. Beg him to do something else.
Do the Christian thing that Vince wanted to do and put a blue dot over his face and obscure his voice. That would be perfect.
Oh my God. The man, he's a fucking nightmare. Crazy.
He really is. But we're not going to keep talking ratings. We want to talk what's coming up tomorrow because it excites both of us. I'm so ready for this pay-per-view. This is my pay-per-view. I am a New Japan homer. That is my number one product because that's what I watch. It's what I review over on Rebel Wrestling Talks. What I review on Fridays here.
Yeah.
And AEW is my number two, like right behind it. So I'm this pay-per-view always makes me happy.
I'm the other way around because I don't have a whole bunch of extra time to track down 2 sets of media, and the AEW media is one thing, and the And the NJPW media is so much easier to get a hold of than it ever used to be before. But 2 is just too much for me. So, like, my first love is AEW and my second love is NJPW. And yeah.
Yeah, all that. There's
Mhm.
weeks I miss AEW because I have so much New Japan going on. And she's rocking the G1 merch. I'm rocking the Stardom Club Venus merch right now. So let's go. Let's talk about
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh man, everything about this just seems like it's going to be so fucking super sick. And people are bitching that you're going to get 14 matches.
14 sounds great to me.
You buy it. You can watch it later. If 14 matches is just too much for you to sit through, and that's very realistic, the first 3 or 4 of them are free and you can watch them whenever you want. And the other 10, you can just divvy them up. You can have 5 matches before your meal. You can watch one on your break. It's just, why would people bitch about getting more content?
I don't get it. Like, they were on the last AEW pay-per-view until about 10:30. I wish they could trim the time, keep the timing tighter to 10
Yeah.
o'clock or I guess
Yeah.
midnight your time. But I do like the lots of content. Like, I'd rather see the 14 matches over the 5 hours and get some shorter ones and watch every match a smaller run of card, but every match be a much longer match, because not every match needs to be a super long match.
No, no. Generally, the main event, the opener, and one of the big matches need to be super long. And then beyond that, you pepper in the rest.
She's right.
Yeah,
Or
people are
13.
like 14, 13, just take a break. Yes, just take a break. Pause that bitch.
We always get this. I don't
Yes.
know. I don't. Yeah, he's right. Mike's right. We always get this.
We always get there is always something in these for everybody. And
Mm.
that's the point of AEW. So I always think Forbidden Door is a great way to express that, because it shows the power of AEW within the industry.
Mhm.
They have now united the Bloods and the Crips. They have Crip walked on WWE's grave in certain sectors. You know, Forbidden Door is the not like us of pro wrestling.
Yep.
So
we're gonna get into it. Let's talk about it. First
all
match.
right.
We're gonna talk to 0 Hour to start with. 0
Yes,
Hour
we're getting Tam.
Stardom, baby.
Yes.
Willow
Yes.
Nightingale teaming up with Tam Nakano to take on Chris Statlander and arguably one of the best women in Stardom, Momo Watanabe. This is gonna be sick.
I'm just really looking forward to seeing Momo take on Willow. I love these 2 women. I love their styles being so different, and I can't wait to just see them lock up. I think it's going to be fantastic. We've seen Stat fight so many people, but have we ever seen her fight Tam?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so, because she didn't have a run in Stardom. Oh, by the way, would Anna Jay not do so well with a Stardom run?
Me and Mel were talking about that a while back on one of our shows. We were saying she would be perfect over there.
She needs to get on that. She would absolutely just explode in Japan. She is exactly what they're looking for in a gaijin.
Oh, 100%. Like, she could do essentially what Mariah May did and maybe
Yeah.
go even higher than that. I'm not saying she could. I'm not saying Mariah May didn't do great, because I love me some Mariah May. Club Venus all the way. But it's I think she could do very well over there and be a really good crossover star for them too, giving Stardom appeal for the people in the United States.
Like the same way they did with Jack Perry.
Mhm.
Jack Perry came back with weight because he threw his dick around in NJPW. He was like, "Okay, guys, I'm going to sit my sack on your foreheads, and then I'm going to go and do it in the US." And he did.
He did.
He did.
He did. Yeah. So like, yeah, this is going to be incredible. Just getting to see this start more like not just a one match with the feature stardom, but multiple
Yes.
stardom women is what
Oh my
really excites
god.
me here. I
Yes.
know they have.
Yes.
I know there is a show this weekend in Stardom, so that's why a majority of the women aren't over here. But to have some of your top women here in Tam and Momo, and on the 0 hour too, so it gets them even bigger exposure to
Because
really
it's
show what's starting to do.
free.
Yeah,
Because it's free. It's going to be on Twitter. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be free. Everybody
free.
can see these ladies rock it out for free.
I can't wait.
Tony books for the sickos.
He does. And I
Tony
want. I
books for fucking sickos.
We're the sickos. That's for sure.
We are the sickos.
Mm-hmm. We're the sickos. So I'm going to go with Statlander and Watanabe in this.
Why?
I feel like Willow's gonna get the win go through to the finals. So I think Statlander gets a win here.
That's a fair assumption. How far do you think they're willing to push Willow? Like through the tournament and through the wins. Do you think she'll win, or do you think?
My pick is she's losing to Mariah May
I
in
think
the
so
finals.
too, but
So yeah, but that's your biggest final in my personal opinion is Mariah versus Willow. So that's why I think that's why Statlander and Momo pick up the win here too, because of that.
I could see that. That's a you make a very good point, and I feel like garbage saying this, but I don't agree.
That's fine.
One of the reasons that I asked you like what you thought about how they were pushing Willow is I think they've really strapped a rocket onto her, and I think that we're going to see a whole lot more of her, and thus she needs to win a match that covers two promotions.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Either way, it's going to be so fucking sick, right?
I can't wait because Willow every time she's locked up with a Stardom person has just made my heart like flutter. So I'm so excited for more of this. Let's go. Moving on, we're gonna go to the next match, and it was just announced tonight at the start of Collision. It's a 4-way tag match. It is Private Party versus the House of Black versus Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly versus Gabe Kidd and Roderick Strong. That is the weirdest team. That one is just perplexes me.
Gabe just wanted something to do on a weekend.
Oh,
my
God. Mike's saying Stat and Mariah in the final. So Willow and Tam win.
could see that. I could see that. I like that, Mike. Go for it. I'm down. I'm down with that.
Kayla. Oh, Stat.
Oh, Stat.
She's a Statlander fan, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Pull it through, man.
This tag team match, though.
Oh, God. I know who I want to win. And I know who my head wants to win and who my heart wants to win. And like who my gut wants to win. And they're all three different people.
Oh.
And none of them are the odd couple with Gabe. None of them are them.
Oh.
In my gut, I want to see House of Black win. They need a win. They need it to be big. And House of Black is really a smart way to do it. Winning this here is good. Everybody gets to see them win for free. And in my gut, I want that. I think it would be very, very good right now, especially since there are a million rumors about, oh, they want to leave. Oh, they don't want to leave. Oh, this person's contract or that. I'm done with that shit. Give them the win. Maybe people will shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Now, in my heart of hearts, my baby's Private Party, I want to see them win because I've seen them live. They were at my very first live show. It was Northeast Wrestling up in Poughkeepsie, New York. And it was just really, really cool. And they were really, really cool. And it was really, really just neat. And so in my heart, I want them to win. Now, in my head, the people with the best chance are going to be technical wrestler Kyle O'Reilly and the Pitbull. They make the most sense together. I just haven't seen them fight together before. So that's the only reason I'm iffy. But up here, that one makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Now talk to me.
So I'm just going to go through a couple in the chat. Ed says is picking Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly to win this. Mike is picking Gabe Kidd, pinning Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh.
And Roddy losing it because Roddy wants to save Kyle. The House of Black, again, they're dealing with the Gun Club and Private Party, and yeah, Jericho Vortex bullshit. But that's interesting to see, and it's going to be dissension. So for me, my logic brain, the side that's like, what's the most likely outcome? It's House of Black. It just seems like House of Black.
In my gut, I feel you. Yeah.
But that heart of hearts, the team I want to see win so badly is Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly. Because Ishii, that the no neck that the one wrestler I can emulate by just lifting my shoulders.
I love him so much.
I want to
him.
He needs to win, man. I don't think he's won a Forbidden Door yet because I know he was supposed to be in that 4-way last year, then got pulled at the last second.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't think he did. Not at Forbidden Door, at least.
No, I want to see him win. And Kyle O'Reilly, I think, could really benefit from getting the win in here too.
I love Kyle O'Reilly. He's a little scrungly man. He's so squishy, scrungly. Just he's a cutie pie. You know, it's like having a beagle with a really bad haircut walk around. I love him. He's such a cute pie.
Yeah.
Give my little scrungly man a win.
Scrungly
baby man.
When he started playing, like working when he was with in Undisputed Era in WWE and started getting some personality, playing his titles, and he finally brought out a personality. It just made me love Kyle O'Reilly so much, and he just has that ability to just have he's weirdly bland, but then has this just undeniable charisma that you just can't help but love.
He's like if your neighbor were a wrestler and like a good dude at the same time.
Yes.
Like I would, and this is just vibes alone, just from vibes alone, I would maybe trust Kyle O'Reilly with my drink.
Yeah.
That's the character he portrays. So it's like, you want him to win because he just seems like a decent fucking human being from the get-go. He's enjoying his life. He thinks the people he's around are hilarious. And he can really, really like roll. He yes.
That's right. Good Canadian boy right there. Canada represent.
Are we gonna have that moment? Are we gonna have that Canada versus the USA moment right now?
Not really. I like the USA.
Okay.
I like them just fine. I have nothing against the USA. Dude, I deal with Ed every second week. I have to at least like the USA to deal with him.
Yeah, about that.
I love you,
No,
Ed.
I'm kidding. We love you, Ed. I'm kidding. I don't think that way. But yeah, so we both want.
No, you technically can, but you won't.
Yeah, but I can always just start it up over on my stream.
That's true.
It would be a little different, but we would do it.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's I love this. It's going to probably be very rushed. But I can't wait. I still want to see my boy win. I want to see Scrungly Man win.
Yeah. So 0
Ah.
hour Owen Hart tournament.
Oh, break her neck again.
Mariah May.
I'm sorry. That was wrong.
Mariah May versus Saraya. I have no ability to even have a forethought of Saraya winning this, because I am deep down every bit of my heart behind Mariah May. Mariah May. She is winning this. She is winning the Owen Hart Cup, and she will be facing Tony or somebody at All In. So
yeah, I think you're absolutely correct, and I think it's going to be Tony. Absolutely. But we'll talk about that later. Yeah, Mariah May 100%. Just get Saraya out of there, get her brother out of there, and elevate Harley fucking Cameron. She's hilarious. She's an okay wrestler. She makes an excellent sidekick, and she's so fucking funny. Oh, love her.
I would love to see her end up in Stardom and abandon Saraya, go to Stardom and hang out with EXV, hang out with Mina, and just learn the ways from some of the best.
I would not hate that.
No.
I really wouldn't. I would love to see her do just clean the her basics are great. She's really solid, but I want to see her elevate. And oh, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Harley is everything, and Saraya is just as disgusting as her boyfriend and her brother. So,
no comment.
Mariah, drop her on her goddamn head. I'm in.
No, that's what Monet needs to face her for. It's a callback.
Yo. I did not say it. I did not approve this message. Damn. All right. So Harley Cameron in action, and okay.
Good for Andretti.
Those are very similar senses of humor now that I think about it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, one's just like medicated and one is definitely unmedicated. One is sativa and one is indica.
So this is the match that breaks Mexican wrestling tradition right here, because Mystico of CMLL, formerly of AAA, and left there on a giant issue, is teaming up with two AAA stars in the Lucha Bros, Rey Fénix and Penta El Zero, to face a team of Los Ingobernables de Japón, who are inspired by a team from Mexico of Yoda Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi, and three men who all did their all three men did their excursions in Mexico, or at least Hiromu and Yoda did their excursions in Mexico, and Titan from there. So,
yes. But yeah, the reason this is a big deal is that CMLL and AAA have had.
Oh, sorry. I got to put this disclaimer up that Ed just put up.
OLE doesn't control the breaking of necks, even for terrible people like those we've talked about. Yes, understood. Okay, how about this? Drop her on her head in Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, Minecrafter.
In Minecraft. I'm just Minecrafting at the.
It's all Minecraft. That's all we're talking
about.
It's all
Minecraft.
We don't want this to happen. We want it to happen in Minecraft. We want it to all about Minecraft.
It's gonna happen in Minecraft. But for real, this is a big deal, and watching these steps AAA and CMLL are slowly taking towards each other is it's heartening. It's good, and hopefully we can see within our lifetime something a little more permanent that they can, have a working relationship and not just want to kill each other constantly. All hail Rocky Romero. My God.
The man moves mountains. I don't understand what he does. I don't understand how he does it.
Mox is the face, Rocky is the feet, and Tony is the pocketbook.
That's
What are the
probably
chances of AAA taking a massive check that changes nothing? Well, it is AAA.
Yeah, that and even Mike's right too. We'll see another Bruiser Brody before we see AAA and CMLL work actually work together. Yeah, it's true.
If it happens, it will be on one of Tony's shows. That's yeah.
So I'm
Would it
gonna
be
I'm picking with my heart because it's my heart and it's LIJ. It's my boys, LIJ.
I want LIJ to win.
And I'm also picking this because this is Mel's faction right here. LIJ is her faction. Those are her boys. So she loves the Empire too and TMDK. But this is the team. When we started our show, it was all LIJ when we started our show. So I'm picking LIJ.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the same. I want to see Hiromu win. I want to see Titan whip some fucking ass and Tsuji. I don't know. Just get them all over here. Give them a good fun time. Have a great time with them and
Firing shots a little bit here, I think.
We see the Lucha Bros very commonly, and he is firing shots. Okay, buddy, what's that about?
What's
that shit about?
It's because we're reviewing AEW. That's why he's taking shots.
Right. You do you, buddy. I think we got this one.
We got this one.
Oh, fuck my life.
Main event proper.
There's so many titties on one stage.
So it's the elite. It's barely the elite anymore. The Young Bucks and Kazuchika Okada taking on the Acclaimed and the Scissor Ace Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Okay,
dude, he hasn't been an ace in like 3 to 4 years. Because dude, when you watch the dude walk down a ramp, you know he ain't an ace anymore when he's hobbling like he is.
I'm just saying that this will be the chestiest match of the night.
Yep.
It will be, and that's saying something with a Mina Shirakawa match on. But this will be the chestiest match of the night. Occasionally, you just look at like Matt Jackson and go, "Oh, put him away, slut." But just in the completely platonic, nice sense in Minecraft. So you've got Hiroshi Tanahashi, the chestiest CEO to ever exist. It's just he busts out of everything he's wearing. I don't know, man. They're gonna have to like censor parts of this. They're gonna have to censor parts of this shit.
All right, I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody that I have to do this. Oh no.
I decided to have fun.
You son of a okay. Fine.
You were
Mel's gonna show up. I know she is.
Oh no, she's getting. I think she's taking him back in for the second night in a row.
Gonna be anywhere near anything.
Dude, she's hung over his shit today.
Oh.
I like this match. This is one of the matches I like on this show.
Sweet.
I'm really looking forward to there's just nothing for me to care about on the side of the Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi except for Tana's chest and whatever cool coat he decides to wear. But the Elite are fucking compelling. They're horrendous. They're absolute shit heels. I love them. Watching Okada having the time of his life being a comedy heel. He's having so much fun. It's so strange to see. And I want them to win. I shouldn't be like going, oh yeah, let's go to the elite. But I definitely am. Sorry.
Yeah, to me, it all depends on what's happening with the tag team titles. If the Acclaimed are winning them, I see the elite winning here. If the elite are going to keep the tag titles when they eventually face off with the Acclaimed, I think Scissor Ace wins the match. The Acclaimed Ace, whatever you want to call them. It's all depending on that. And I don't think the Acclaimed are going to win the tag titles from the Young Cucks, so I'm going with Scissor Ace to win this. And yes, you heard what I said.
Freudian slip there.
No, I said it intentionally.
So I have a question though, and this is a legitimate question for people who know vastly more than I do. Is this the kind of match that the Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi can win as a make good, because New Japan is going to lose an awful lot of the matches that we're yet to talk about later on? Like, I don't see New Japan winning a bunch of these matches.
And Ed's right on that. If you look at most years of Forbidden Door, AEW usually wins like 7-2 or 6-3 or whatever the number breakdowns are for them. You know what I mean? So,
like, this is a place where you can let New Japan win a match, and really not hurt anything. Like, does it hurt the Young Bucks? Does it hurt Kazuchika Okada, who apparently has gone from the greatest wrestler in the world to man who comes on TV and says bitch?
He's fucking loving his life. What's so wrong with that?
Dude, he's just as happy. Like, the only reason Tanahashi is still in America is because he wants to surf. He loves surfing, and he doesn't have to do much with in WWE now. Okada's kind of in that same point.
Tanahashi never had anything to do with WWE.
You know who he means.
No, sorry.
He means Nakamura.
I meant Nakamura. I apologize.
No. Nakamura's at the UFC tonight. He's done. As soon as he can, he's leaving.
Yeah, but again,
he signed a new contract a few years ago, didn't he? Like a year, 2 years ago.
Oh, that thing's probably almost done. That thing's probably almost done. There's no way he signed more than 2 or 3 years.
Okada's signed with AEW to get his fuck you money, just like Shinsuke Nakamura did. That's why Okada's here. He wants his FU money.
I have nothing wrong with Okada being that. I just think it's funny that we've taken a guy at the top of the card in every promotion around the world, and now he's guy who says bitch on TV. That is something that's happened.
And as a hardcore NJPW guy, I can't argue with Ed's statement here because the sheen is kind of off Okada already, in my personal opinion.
Okay, so that's not the case with people who like are watching it. How do I say? There's a certain subset of people for which that's just not the case. Watching Okada have fun is a great. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I was correct on that one. Surprising. I haven't watched WWE in 5 years. But he is a belt holder. He is part of one of the top factions. He is on television every week. He is on American broadcast television, getting American broadcast television money every week. And he is on every pay-per-view so far. So no, I think he's doing fine.
I didn't say he's not doing well.
And he's not. The thing is, he's not been brought down to just that one word and just how that acts. He has the gimmick of being a fucking shit heel. Like, do you not see how that comes across?
I see it. I
and
see
that there's
it.
irony in that. You think like there's irony. There's a layer of irony in you going, oh yeah, well he's this one thing, blah blah blah. Well, the reason the Bucks are doing what they're doing is because they're just doing what everybody said they were doing the entire time, and they never were. Now they are, and they're making a show of it. In this, everybody knew when Okada came over here, people would start talking shit and saying he was washed. So they're letting him have his good fun and letting him say whatever they like. and look at you saying it.
I brought up a topic. I never once said that Okada had lost it. I never once said that Okada is bad. I just said in New Japan he was portrayed X way. He's now come to AEW and been portrayed X way. Isn't this the same thing that people said about Shinsuke Nakamura when he came over and came to the bottom of the card in WWE? And by the way,
come to the bottom of the card, though.
Yes, he did. He wrestled Dolph Ziggler.
Dude, he won the NXT title within a month.
I think we're not going to make a lot of headway here.
Ding, 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 ding. This round is over.
And by the way, I'm with what Mike said.
Ding, ding, ding. This round is over. Ding, ding, ding. This round is over. Let's move on. This match is going to be interesting. It's my least favorite gimmick in the company, and Katsuyori Shibata, who's been insanely funny, doing weird ass shit.
I want Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata to just, I don't know, break Jericho's face and cut his hair off.
Yeah, that's all I want, but
they don't even have to win. Jeff Cobb can get that win. I'd be thrilled to see Jeff Cobb pick up a win. But break Chris Jericho's face and cut his hair off in Minecraft.
Oh, Mike, Jericho's in the middle of the card. So everyone can go out for a walk around the block, bath and break, cook a stew, and smoke Yeah, and I agree.
Yes.
Mortal Kombat 9 on him. Yeah.
Wop, wop, wop. Mess him up. I love Shibata. Shibata's hilarious, man.
Yeah. They're comfort team, but they're against Team Jericho. Yeah.
I agree with Kay. Absolutely. They're a comfort team. They make you feel good to see. You've got this adoptive father. You've got this up and coming little shit. And you've got Shibata, who is just a ray of sunshine.
It's a fun uncle. Ed?
I was going to say, can we just talk about the great work this is doing for Hook? Like, this is so good for Hook. This is like, the rest of this matters not. This is all to make Hook better. And they're doing a very good job of getting Hook to be better. They're making him, this is what they wanted to have happen when he worked with Danhausen, and it didn't seem to work.
Mm-hmm. Danhausen got hurt.
Yes, but I mean, it's bringing a personality out of Hook. It's making him more than just pretty man who comes walking to the ring.
Yeah.
And wrestles very well. I love Hook. I pray we can steal this little boy away as soon as we get the opportunity. Because I have millions of ideas for what to do with this little boy. I want Hook and I want him bad in WWE. I think this is going to be a great match. I don't understand why Jeff Cobb is on Team Jericho, but
I know.
I love Jeff Cobb. Oh, do you know?
I know.
Jeff Cobb was joined up with Jericho was a year or two ago. He was his assassin.
2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago, he became his Jericho's assassin to help him take out people, and yeah, that's why Jeff Cobb returned to join his team. Yeah.
Okay, I love Jeff Cobb. I think Jeff Cobb's great. Give him the world too.
Right there.
Give it up.
I was there the night Jeff Cobb beat Damian Priest and Damian Priest last night in ROH.
I saw Cobb defend the TV title in Edmonton. It was awesome.
I saw him in, I want to say DC. I think it was the DC show. It was one of the Capital Collision shows.
Oh, nice.
It's great. Like, why does Jericho have to be a black hole of sadness?
I just don't want him to be part of this. Like, it just depresses me.
Yeah, he takes me out of the. He takes me out of the good vibes.
Yeah.
Takes me out of all vibes.
This give me a good smoke and piss break match. Simple as that. Which sucks.
Oh, I don't want that. I want better for Shibata.
Me too. But yeah. Oh no, dude! Why would you sully the name of Ric Flair like that? At least the man was still entertaining.
Ric Flair's a big old
it's not that far
pervert.
off at this point. They're about the same at this point.
But at least Flair, when he was still active, was entertaining. Jericho is not entertaining. It's just annoying.
I think Jericho's not entertaining because we know more now about Jericho than we knew about Flair when he was active. I think if Flair's heyday were during the current media age, Ric Flair would be looked at a lot differently in the history books than he is now.
Easily.
I'm not saying he didn't do scumbag shit, but his isn't public or as public.
No, it's pretty public at this point.
Well, now it's starting to come out, but again, Jericho's yeah. I can live without some Jericho, that's for sure.
Black Hole of Sadness, whatever Jericho is.
And now an odd little matchup, one that had me scratching my head, was Hechicero and MJF, and I
don't know.
Even a dream match. This is like a I don't know.
And not to hate on CMLL, but if you don't know CMLL, you know Hechicero as a dude that's lost multiple times on AEW. Simple as that. That is all you know.
He's a badass, but I also don't like who made this match.
It's backwards.
It's very strange. Like,
and
here's the thing. I don't care who wins.
It's MJF.
I mean, I would love to see Hechicero win. I don't like MJF's new character. But for real, it's like it doesn't matter. There are no stakes.
Yeah.
What are the stakes for this?
Really nothing. And Mike saying it's going to open the show, which I do agree it probably will.
I hope it doesn't. No one will watch. No one will keep.
Kayla's saying I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, his new gimmick is kind of
And
we get a surprise debut here. MJF getting ratio.
Dijak.
You're watching OLE, and this is a Dijak hijack.
Man, I transform into a very handsome human being every now and again.
Turned into an astrid at one point.
It did. Yeah. It would be interesting to see. I'm down. I'm down for some Dijak hijack.
Yeah. It's there.
I think if we see Dijak, I think we're seeing it in the main event.
That's very possible. But
Dijak was managed by Prince Nana in Ring of Honor.
Oh,
so there is a connection to Swerve.
That makes sense.
Dijak was represented by Prince Nana in the original Embassy.
I don't know,
right.
man.
I always forget about that. I don't know if he even shows up tonight. I really don't know.
I really don't think he will.
Oh, geez. He's really freaking good. It's just his pushes kept getting stalled.
He's been a very unlucky guy.
WWE for some reason was like, hey, look, 6 foot something tall, can actually wrestle, can have a good match with anybody. Yeah, we don't need that. We'll just put him in the back.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've been watching this guy wrestle for 10 years. He's a local guy. I adore Dijak. He's fantastic. He's quick. He's clever. He's quirky. He takes whatever they give him and does with it. I mean, hell, he tried to make Retribution work. Do you know how bad that is that you have to try to make Retribution work?
Mm-hmm. Auntie Colin's in the house.
Auntie, hope you're feeling better.
Hi, Auntie. Yeah, I think MJF will win, and I don't think it'll matter.
No. Again, and I'm sorry to say, this is definitely another piss break match because as much as I'm not going to piss break during this because I love me some technical wrestling. I'm a big technical wrestling fan, and that's what Hechicero is. And I think MJF is going to work to that. I really think he's going to have a good time working to that style. But it's for a majority of the crowd. It's MJ. People are going to be excited to see MJF, but they not going to care about who he's facing. It's going to, yeah. I think the match will be amazing in of itself.
Yes. I agreed 100%, Auntie. Absolutely. Auntie, you got this one.
Yeah.
That was it in one.
TNT Championship ladder match.
Oh God.
It is the possible winners of Konosuke Takeshita, the other brother from Mark Briscoe,
ELP, Dante,
and
Mark,
and Jack Perry. I think those are the only, and then the other guys are in this match.
Yeah.
To me, it comes down to Mark Briscoe, Konosuke Takeshita, and Jack Perry. Those are the only three I see winning here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for Ring of Honor that we see Mark Briscoe more often on AEW than we do on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
He's
love
their
him on
world
AEW.
champion. He's their world champion. Ask Auntie. It's so terrible that we've seen him once or twice since he's won the belt on Ring of Honor.
I'm starting to get the idea that there may be some stuff coming up with ROH with this new deal. Because if we're seeing another company's champ on all the fucking time, why are we familiarizing everybody with that? I mean, yes, it could be to make everybody buy Honor Club. They don't even discuss Honor Club when they bring him on. So there's got to be something else they're going to do. Maybe they're going to move him up to the main roster.
I don't know.
So is ROH developmental?
Essentially.
I'm not saying it's not. But we are getting Dalton Castle more. Like, that's the best thing ever. ROH just gives us so much more flexibility as a company, I feel. And I say us, Jesus, I'm trying not to dick ride Tony Khan here. They need that title on TV to make people remember. I kind of agree with that. I agree with that, Ref. I agree with that, Mike. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he was there this past Thursday.
He was, and he had a great match with Kyle Fletcher. I just want more of those.
Oh, and then Kyle Fletcher losing his title on Friday night on Mexican TV, not even on North American TV.
Oh, you're so mad. Oh, this one's got you steamed.
The Aussie Arrow. I love that kid. He is so freaking good.
Wow.
But no, this is really Jack Perry or Takeshita. Like, at the end of the day, it's those two guys and nobody else.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I feel it's Jack Perry. Because, for one, Konosuke Takeshita's taken off in a couple weeks to go spend the summer in Japan working the G1. So he's not even going to be around.
Oh, is he in G1?
Yeah. He's AEW's representative this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mike saying it. Takeshita won't win because G1.
Well, he would only be away with the championship for 3 weeks.
July 16th to August 18th.
Okay, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks. Yeah,
it's not that hard for the TNT Championship to be off television for that long.
It's true.
They've had it off TV for longer than that now.
I'm gonna go wild card. I'm picking Dante Martin to win this.
Whoa. Okay.
Will you put money on that one?
I'll put $5 on that.
All right,
I'll even put $5 American
on the field.
I'll put $5 American. No, you have to pick somebody. I'm putting $5. I'll put $5 American on there. See, and my money.
I'll put $5 American on Perry.
I was say I'll put $5 American on Perry.
Remember, I'm only giving
you got to pick Takeshita now.
I don't have to take Takeshita.
Yeah, you
guys.
I mean,
I
I will.
take the cinnamon roll now.
You guys get to split my $5 if the Perry.
No, Lawrence,
you fucking lose, buddy boy. Yeah, but he gets like 10 American if he wins. If Dante's like sweeps it.
Yes, but Dante's not going to win, so it's fine. I'd give him anybody except Jack Perry and Takeshita, and I'd still feel confident to do this.
I'm going wild. I'm going Dante Martin. I feel he got pinned tonight. I feel like he could win this now.
He get pinned an awful lot on Ring of Honor too.
And Drew David, yes, MJF is winning his match. It's simple.
Yeah,
as
without
that.
a doubt.
Oh God,
Dro's
yeah.
correct. Yeah, Dro's got it.
Mike, this stream is sponsored by WrestleBit.com.
Oh God damn it! I am so tired. Can I go on my fucking gambling rant?
Sure.
Sure, we'll give you the big
No,
screen.
I think I'm gonna wait. The gambling
Sure?
rant will be a thing.
We'll give you the big
Gambling
screen if you
rant at
want.
the end. At the end.
All right.
We'll do it at the end.
We'll do it on another show. It's
Okay.
a lot.
All right.
Oh, it's for the sickos. It's only for the sickos.
No. This is for everybody. Everybody who wants this match. Like, people. This is what Forbidden Door should be. Forbidden Door should be these absurd matches that shouldn't happen in any other place in time. Not MJF versus Hikuleo or whatever the hell that guy's name is from CMLL. As talented as he is, I'm sure he is.
There's no need to be racist. It's Hechy
I'm
Sarah.
not. I don't know what his name was. It starts with an H and has a whole bunch of letters after it. It's something like. It doesn't matter. This is the type of match that this pay-per-view needs to be surrounded by. Matches like this. Bryan Danielson versus Shingo Takagi could very well be match of the decade. I'll go out on a limb, and this is going to be better than Danielson versus Ospreay.
That I'll put money on.
Yeah.
It will not. It will not.
We can't put money on something that's subjective.
It will be via.
We're not trusting Dave Meltzer's skewed ratings. No, we're not trusting Dave Meltzer.
I hate Dave Meltzer's ratings.
Like, I think, because you got to think about this. Will Ospreay has had some of the best matches of his career with Shingo Takagi. He has had one of the best matches of his career with Bryan Danielson. The factor is the two men that have had two of Will Ospreay's or have some of Will Ospreay's best matches is going to be a fire match, which I could see stealing. This could steal the show with how good it has the possibility of being.
But if we all think it's going to be 5+ stars, does it really steal the show? Like, we all know how good it's going to be. Like, wouldn't it only be a surprise if it's bad and it's not going to be because it's going to be good?
Right? Okay, it won't steal the show, but it'll be the best match on this show. This has that possibility.
Probably, yeah.
If it's not the main event and it's the best match on the card, it stole the show.
That is true.
That's the meaning of the. We can say, it's going to steal the show. You know, it isn't about that.
I always think of like a steal the show as like the best match and that people kind of underrate it. That's why I think when I say steals the show.
Yeah, that's Dark Horse. Yeah. So Auntie Colin saying Danielson needs to win. Mike saying the winner face Pac. And will it be better than Danielson versus Kenny? It's
yes.
Possible.
Yes.
And Mike says it will follow the Jericho match, so look at that's better.
That's how I'd book it, to be honest with you. Wherever that Jericho match is on, this goes next.
Yeah. Bring us back with some good shit.
Honestly, I think the wild card is going to be who wins, which I'm pretty sure is Hangman Page, is going to be winning this tournament to head to face, and I'll tell you who I pick later on at All In.
I agree.
I'm going to say Shingo Takagi wins this to give New Japan a win on this show. Then you get one more Takagi match, which puts Pac into the finals, and you get a rematch of Pac versus Hangman Page in the finals.
Which was the original match they were going to do for the AEW World Championship.
Yes, exactly. And Bryan Danielson likes to lose to the legends.
Yep.
Like he is taking his time on his last year to elevate as many people as many legends, as many people that he's just gone, oh my God, I can't wait to fight this person. As he can on his way out. And, that means he gets to lose to another legend tomorrow night.
Yep. Again, and I don't think there's a bad thing. Like, yes, getting Bryan Danielson versus Hangman in the finals would be great. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think Danielson needs that. Like, he doesn't talk about, he has said he doesn't need that level. He just wants to have great matches when he can in this last full-time year. And this is one of those great matches he can have. So I'm going with Takagi just so we can get one more Takagi match on Wednesday.
I'll go with Shingo, but I'm going to say we can do Danielson versus Hangman for just no reason on a Dynamite if we need to. We've only got Takagi over here for a little while. Let's just make the use while we got him. He wins this match.
Yeah, but Mike making a good point. Danielson makes to the final versus Hangman. Nigel interferes in the final match, setting up getting Hangman the win. Sets up Nigel versus Danielson at Wembley. So there is a possibility.
Sick.
Yep.
But do we? Okay, so here's the thing. I love the storytelling of that, and that makes sense. But Tony Khan is the kind of guy who's just going to give us a match just for the sake of giving us a great match. Mm-hmm. So wouldn't just giving us Nigel versus Danielson just because make a whole lot more sense too? Like, it just makes sense.
No, it wouldn't, because Nigel is a generational hater. He has been taking these years that he has worked for AEW and done nothing every match he calls but hate this man. He stays home.
I think Nigel's one of the greatest haters in the world. I love Nigel.
And so, they have to go ahead and build something on Danielson's side from that, besides a few nasty looks. And I think that might be the way to roll it, would be to build something with Nigel through
or Nigel can just stay at the commentary desk and not wrestle, because I don't need to see a guy who hasn't wrestled since 2010 come back and wrestle again.
I need one more Nigel versus Danielson, I'll be honest.
I own a
match one more time.
I have a DVD sitting on my shelf signed by Nigel McGuinness called Last of McGuinness, chronicling his tour that he had on the Indies that he filmed as he was retiring due to his health issues. I am fine with him that being it. I don't need to see him come back. He was great at one point, but by the end of his career, I don't think he was as good as he once was. And he'll never.
You mean Desmond Wolfe didn't light the world on fire?
I don't know. Even as an indie, I just don't see it. Again, because it's Wembley, it's going to happen. But I don't need to see it. I'll enjoy it when I see it, but I don't need to see it. So Takagi wins.
That's my prediction as well.
I love this. Ospreay versus Ricky Chet. With Ricochet.
A match that just gets made for no reason.
Yeah, again, that's going to happen. Yeah,
Ricky Chet. It took me a moment to realize that was Ricochet. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, Lauren, no, this is the reference. She's like, I'm trying to figure out who Ricky Chet is.
Oh,
I swear they're just gonna call him Deadshot. He's got to put the mask back on.
Oh God, please God, no.
Or I'm sorry, Prince Puma, not Deadshot. I apologize. Deadshot was Swerve.
That was Killshot.
Killshot.
Same thing.
Deadshot is a DC super villain.
Yeah. It's Will Smith as Deadshot, man.
It's Will Smith, for fuck's sake. It's the white guy who was no longer white. It was Will Smith, who, by the way, did a pretty good job.
He was one of the saving graces of that movie.
He got the feel right. Like, he got that mouth feel right.
That's an underrated movie, by the way. I'm just gonna
Suicide Squad? Yeah.
There's a lot of good in that Suicide Squad.
There's
a lot of bad in that Suicide Squad.
I went into that film expecting exactly zero nada, nothing. I expected a 2-hour long music video with pretty versions of characters I knew. And that's exactly what I got. So I loved it.
Honestly, I've probably watched Suicide Squad more than most of the DCEU.
It's the one I've watched the most.
I've watched the original Suicide Squad more times than the new Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah. Easy.
James
I've
Gunn's
watched it-
movie is a very much a better movie. However, I don't prefer it over the other one.
It's easier to consume, more comforting to consume,
Mm.
and just fun.
Yep.
Like there's a sense of fun that was kind of missing. Like there was more whimsy in the Suicide Squad, but it wasn't like there weren't moments that just made you go, "Oh shit, that's fun to look at."
It's true.
I mean, we might have to do a little bit more DC talk.
I'm down. Let's pull up a DC
All right, let's
Chats.
figure out
Let's
something
have a
we
show
can
called
figure out.
DC Chats. You know. Let's go. It's CMLL / NJPW
Yes.
versus AEW right here. Stephanie Becker defending her NJPW Strong Women's Championship versus Mercedes Moné defending her TBS Championship.
Monet,
much-
without a doubt. I
Yeah, as
mean,
much as-
we know that strong belt was never meant to be with anybody else but Monet to begin. And then she just happened to get hurt. So, yeah,
Mhm.
that belt was made for her. It's going to end up on her.
Kayla
I would
J
love
getting
to
it right.
see Vicaire win.
Kayla getting it right. Two
Yep.
queens right there.
I would love to see Vicaire win because I want to see her in AEW, but
Yeah.
she won't.
I love her. I think she's absolutely phenomenal. She's been done great as the Strong Women's Champion, but this title was created for Mercedes to defend in the United States last year, and she broke her ankle in the match with Willow. And as a smart worker, she changed the finish. She told Willow to beat her.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to happen. And this makes total sense to me. And she going to finally get to raise that belt above her head a year after she was supposed to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, once that's done, we can have heel Mercedes, like really, really hardcore heel Mercedes. That was some of her best shit with Bailey, was when you just hated her. She was
Yep.
just awful. And I think we would be blessed to have a good, strong Mercedes heel run right now.
She won't have to work very hard to do that.
No, the crowd hates her.
In my two personal run-ins with her outside of the professional wrestling landscape, trust me, she won't have a trouble being a pain in the ass, being a bitch, and being annoying. Trust me, I've met her twice. I have personal issues with this woman. She's going to win the title that was created solely for her.
Yep.
I don't like them ladies. I don't.
Okay, buddy. I figured that out. It's okay.
And this is the
It's
match
good.
that
It's just a show. It ain't real life.
and this is the match that should have been Mercedes versus Julia, but
Yes.
Stardom and Bushiroad and New Japan are dumb and fired Rossy Ogawa.
Kay is right. Ed kind of invites the way people feel about him.
I'm not gonna
I
argue.
mean,
Yeah.
I was a delightfully personable person on the.
Oh, I'm certain you were just so personable.
So
Such a
nice.
delight.
So
A
nice.
bright light shining as a beacon of the internet wrestling community. I am certain
Now remember
that you were just so
I met her
glimmering,
before the
that your
internet wrestling
heart was
community.
so big and so opalescent, so shining, that she had to put on sunglasses and be rude just to deflect. I'm sure that's absolutely what it was. It wasn't her being
I
in
met this
kayfabe.
woman before the IWC bullshit. I met this woman when she was up and coming. These run-ins happened before NXT. Yes, I'm going to be the person. Mike, I will leave you
Mike,
off this
I
scene.
love you. She is pretty goated. She is pretty goated.
She is.
And no, Kayla, this is Kayla's favorite wrestler of, I'm pretty sure, of all time is Mercedes Moné.
I'm not gonna badmouth her. I wasn't there. I don't have a
I wasn't
negative
either. I
thing
haven't
to
had
say
any personal
about
run-ins.
Mercedes personally. Jesus.
I got nothing against her.
Jesus,
But again,
terrified.
She is the second most talented in-ring horsewoman of the bunch.
Yeah.
Behind Charlotte.
Behind Charlotte, yes. She sells like a star.
Yeah, she's in the ring. She's perfection. She's
okay,
almost perfect in the ring.
In ring, I'll agree. If we're just talking in ring, I will agree with that statement. But if we're talking overall character, Charlotte's at the bottom.
No.
Yes. But
That's
a chat for another show.
That is another show.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like anybody.
Yes, there's no question. It's going to be Monet.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I feel bad for Stephanie here. She's coming into a match where she's going to nobody's going to expect her to win. I can't wait to see more of her, though, because I've seen this match and the match that she had before in AEW. Those are the only two opportunities I've had to see her wrestle. So I'm looking forward to this match to see her wrestle.
Good.
Because I think she potentially has all the talent in the world.
I think you'll be really happy with what you see.
I keep hearing nothing but good things.
Oh, she's so. If you get a chance, go on. I'll give you my Stardom World login.
Okay.
She had 2 matches in Stardom earlier this year. The one before the night she won, she beat Julia for the title. She wrestled in a 6-person tag with Oedo Tai. Absolutely incredible. And then her facing Julia was absolutely incredible. So I will send you those absolutely great matches. Kayla J.
Just put your login here, Andre.
No. And yes, Vec Hair is a badass. So, move on to Jesus, it's going to be so good. Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this.
Oh, the one who is booked so strong versus
Zach.
An absolute psycho in the ring.
Oh, hold on. Kayla, that is the same account I use.
Is everybody just using the same damn Stardom account? Throw me that, please.
Sure.
We'll throw it in the private chat after the show.
No, just message me. DM me. Oh my god. But no.
Oh, this is the perfect question. Does he wear orange? And yes, he will.
And Zach will also win, I think.
I think so, just the way they've been building it.
Mm-hmm. And this is one of those things where you can give NJPW the win on this one, because this won't change Orange Cassidy's trajectory. In fact, a loss right now builds what he's doing as a character as he is slowly losing everything around him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you're talking about Zach, yes. This is Kayla. Yeah, ZSJ.
Zach has to win. Yes.
I have been a technical. I am very much an MMA fan, and I very much love the technical side of MMA. When I became a New Japan fan all those years ago, and Zack Sabre Jr. showed up in the company, this man won my heart for his style. That's why Bryan Danielson has always been one of my favorite wrestlers, because of his technical style. And yes, he has this high flash stuff, but he's a technical wrestler. Zach is one of my favorite all time. I hated Orange Cassidy in the first year of AEW when he was that goofy, weird Orange Cassidy. Before he found the Orange Cassidy that has become arguably one of the top guys in AEW. And I think these two are just going to, because look at 2 years ago, Orange Cassidy versus Will Ospreay in what was an incredible match. This is going to be at that level, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember, this is the same Zack Sabre Jr. who was so great that WWE made sure to get him to the Final 4 of the Cruiserweight Classic. The one time they convinced him to come work for them.
And then he said, "Fuck off!
Like,
I don't want to work for you. I don't want to.
yes,
I don't want to sign a contract."
He told Vince, "Fuck off! I'm not working for your company," and they had him lose to Grand Metalik. No, Zack Sabre Jr. is easily one of the top 5 workers in the world right now. In my mind, easily one of the top 5 workers in the world.
Yeah, it's just such an incredible technical specimen. I cannot wait to see what these two do. And if you've been watching Orange Cassidy's evolution over these last few years, he has gotten very, very good in that technical department. So I feel like these two could really tear it up on the mat.
Us even talking positively about Bobby Orange Cassidy is making Bobby's head explode. But that's fine. He's having an aneurysm while doing PPW tonight.
Ooh. Oh, Mike's thinking Orange goes heel by next Saturday. Callis talked to Orange about being a family. Orange has lost all his friends. Then they told him to gain some weight. He bailed.
I'm interested. Yeah, that's a thought. Is a different way to run a heel turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested. That interests me.
It could be.
Yeah,
it
the
could
last
be
one was about Zack Sabre. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, that didn't sound like something that happened to the Callis family. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Vince told Zack that he needed to gain weight, and he was like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Yeah,
he's like, "I'm perfectly fine where I am."
Yeah, again, and he's only risen up the card since.
Oh, yeah.
So. Yeah, he's my pick to win the G1 this year. So he's both my pick to win it last year and the year before. So yeah, I'll never not pick.
You're 0 for 2 on that one.
Just keep being wrong, Andre. It's all right.
I'm going 0 for 3 this year, baby. Right here.
And this is the match that's going to give Andre a heart attack. So while Andre tries to compose himself, we have timeless Tony Storm.
The second chestiest match of the night.
Yep.
Second? I mean, I know there's a lot of chest in that other match, but come on.
No, you have Tanahashi on one side and you have Matt Jackson on the other. It's just titties. No. It's no, I'm just saying that no, it's like Tony has an extraordinary rear and thighs that could just kill a person. And Mina is chesty like Tana. And so I see this as being the second most chesty match.
Mm-hmm. But you've got Tony Storm with Mariah May in her corner.
Oh, Tony's
Shirakawa
no
with Mariah in her corner.
Tony's winning. I want Mina to win, but Tony's winning.
With every piece of my heart, I wish I had a logic brain here.
I want him to win, but it's gonna be Tony. I want her to win though.
I want her to win so badly.
I want
Mina. I'm making it official. It's my pick. I'm insane. Mina Shirakawa.
You're gonna do it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm insane. I picked Dante Martin to win the ladder match.
And put money on it.
$5 American.
Oh, $5 American.
So
hey, that's like $7.50 here in Canada.
I've posed this question before, and I'll pose it again. Is there any world where Mariah May turns on Tony Storm during this match?
No.
I wish there was, but no.
No. She still believes she can have her polycule.
Mariah's still going to live in the world where she gets both of them. Okay.
She is.
And by the way,
this is the Mariah May on a pole match, and they're not even joking about it anymore. Did you guys see? Like, this is the match graphic. Did y'all see the match poster?
I did. It's literally like the beautiful black and white on one side, pink and white on the other, like with a post up the middle, and Mariah right at the top,
like with her arms like this, and she's in a pink dress. So neat. So yeah, it's they have booked and marketed this correctly for my particular brand of queer sicko. I'm looking forward to this.
Match particularly for everybody's brand of.
Everybody's brand of sicko loves
is
it.
this
There's a whole lot of many people who are into that. That's going to be opposed to this.
Dude,
My
Anthony
bigger
Bowens is
question-
into this. Come on.
Well, of course, Bowens is into this. Everybody's into this. My bigger question is this or Mercedes versus Vakir going to be the better women's match?
This will be the no, actually, I'm not sure. Oh.
When it comes to the overall with story and match, it will be this.
Yeah.
Because there's not been a build up with Vakir. As much as I want to see her more, she doesn't have a build up, and that is what will put this above the other.
Because again, this will be a very strong in-ring match, plus the story behind it, plus Mariah. It all becomes, I think, the better match. Where I think Mercedes and Vakir can technically get it done a little better in the ring, but because you don't have this as big of a story behind it, and you're kind of like, even though this is very obvious a win too for Toni Storm, it's I think this is the better match. So, thank you, Mike.
That's an idea. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure that this is going to be where the turn is.
Yeah, I just kind of threw it out there.
If it is, it's after the match. Like she does Toni does something underhanded to beat Mina, and Mariah is incensed by it, so she smacks the crap out of Toni Storm for it. That's
I could see that.
That's if the heel turn happens here. That's the only way.
The other question. I have one more question because I like asking random questions. Makes people think. Does Mariah come out in a half and half attire? Like half that old Toni Storm attire that she's been wearing and half her like Venus gear on so it's half and half. Like she's literally
like half pink, half black.
Yeah, she wears the Toni Storm gear that she normally wears on one side, and on the other side it's the same gear that she would wear in Stardom in Club Venus and makes it all one piece of gear.
It would be weird looking. They would,
but it would kind of.
I think that she would take this opportunity to have something new, and yes, it might be something that pulls together, sort of that, both parts of the Mariah May that she plays. I'm not sure that it's going to be something so. It'll be more thought out than line down the middle.
Okay, I just figured I'd ask.
Maybe she does a very Toni Storm makeup with her pink, like one of her pink dresses.
Yeah, something like that.
Could be that.
They'll find a way to work both in, but I don't think it'll be something that's such a I don't know, man. That would ruin 2 rounds of gear for something that wouldn't look quite good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
second last match.
Time for Naito to get the belt.
Oh, he better.
My boy is gonna drop.
As much as I would like to see Jon Moxley in the G1 again for the first time since 2019.
He was so good.
I don't see Tony sending him to Japan for 4 to 5 weeks. I don't see him sending one of his top guys and Konosuke Takeshita to Japan for 5 weeks.
No, he definitely will not send. He will not send his ace to Japan. Not for that long.
Konosuke Takeshita. Fuck you so much, Mike.
I want to see Mox win just to see. Yeah, really, fuck him up. I'd be happy with either man winning this. I'd be thrilled with either man winning this. But
I'm not okay with Jon Moxley winning. I need the title back in New Japan proper. I am done with their champion being overseas. If he retains, Ospreay better be winning that title and heading back to Japan. If Moxley is keeping the IWGP title, Ospreay better be bringing the AEW title to Japan, because. I'm also channeling Mel Ball's rage right now on top of it all. So
I just want Naito to win because he's just superior. I love him.
I want him to win for so many reasons, but I also don't want Naito not to be in the G1 this year. I need him in the G1.
I just love the fact he wants everybody to see his eyeball. It's great.
Ugh.
Then you got to make a choice. Do you want him in the? Do you want Naito in the G1, or do you want Naito with the title?
Well, if Naito wins the title, he's going to be in the G1.
Yeah.
The champion's in the champion is in the G1
right.
every year.
Right.
And Naito has said if he loses to Moxley, he's giving him his spot in the G1. Yeah. So I want Naito to win, so we get Naito in the G1, and John Moxley can go back to being an AEW guy for a while.
I figured we would. I mean, I said it straight away. I think Naito's winning, but
yeah, I want Naito to win. Simple as that.
It'll be a fun match, though.
Yeah, I don't care who wins. I think it's going to be a great match.
They're great. Their match at Windy City Riot was absolutely tremendous. Yes, Moxley bleeds. He always, most of the time he bleeds. So I'm gonna say Moxley bleeds.
Like Moxley breathes. Moxley bleeds.
Yep.
Oh, Ed.
That was kind of gross, Mike. Or not Mike, Ed. That was kind of gross. Ed. And your main event.
Swerve retains through fuckery, or Swerve retains because Will is still conflicted about the Tiger Driver 91, but it's not Swerve's time to lose yet.
I say Will Ospreay loses because of Don Callis.
I can see it and I like it.
And then Wednesday, Fletcher has to pick a side, but before he picks a side, Roosh takes his head off and joins the John Callis family because they teased it on Collision, and Fletcher is out of the family, and then Mark Davis returns, and we get a proper empire in AEW.
I mean, Hangman's coming back, so Swerve's winning, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, really, isn't it?
Yes, actually, it is that
Hangman
simple.
comes back, has to wrestle Swerve, needs to wrestle for a title. Swerve versus Hangman at All In, right?
And again, I just want to give Ospreay a good story coming out of this. I want Don and the family to cost Will Ospreay this match.
I like it. I'm down.
I think it's the right story.
I was gonna say, I think Lauren's way does the same thing. I think having that inability to hit the Tiger Driver 91 does the same thing.
Oh, I like that concept.
Yeah, Roosh costs him the title, and so it's Will, and then Fletcher is conflicted, and then he gets booted out of the family, and then they're outnumbered, and Mark Davis finally comes back after 9 months. He returns. We get Aussie Open back together. We get the United Empire in there. So yeah,
the United Empire without Jeff Cobb.
Oh, no, he's still rolling in Japan as United Empire.
Yeah, no, but he's going to be with Jericho. He's not going to be with Aussie Open in there
on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be with Jericho.
He's not part of the learning tree.
No, he is a hired gun. The whole thing.
Yeah.
That Jericho is paying him to be his hired gun assassin. It's the same thing. He's paying him to come in and be his partner at this point. Because Minoru Suzuki ain't going to do it.
Minoru Suzuki's in Japan trying to kill people with a gun.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
DDT allows like gays and guns. It's extraordinary.
Oh, so Jericho does need a tour of the islands. I agree.
Right, Jericho needs a tour of the islands.
Yep.
I feel that. But yeah, Swerve retains. Without a doubt, I see Swerve retaining. And I'm going to say it's because of the Hangman stuff, because we saw Hangman in the empty house drinking. That means he probably had to move because Swerve did a fucking break-in. And I think in real life, we're going to find out maybe he has another kid because he takes his proper paternity leave And this looks like the amount of time someone would wish for on a paternity leave, and close to the same amount paternity leave he took last time. So, and they're building it up as, you know, he went back into the bottle and he had to move house and he lost all his friends. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to do and when they're going to pull that trigger with bringing Hangman back. I don't think it's going to be here.
Wednesday.
I was gonna say, isn't it the episode? It's the
He's
match
wild
is
card.
Wednesday.
He's wild
Yeah,
card.
it'll be Dynamite after Door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where they blow up the door.
They just need to bring Rocky. Just bring him there.
I pressed the wrong button. I apologize. I pressed the wrong button.
It's okay.
If you're gonna get rid of somebody, get rid of me.
Oh yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
hasn't donated 5 subs,
Yeah,
so-
actually.
But we've come to the end. We predicted our doors. I made 2 insane predictions because I'm crazy. But one is purely because I cannot pick against it, and the other one is just because I'm insane.
Money on the table, boys.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that $2.50 American.
But if he wins, I get $10.
Yeah, true.
American. So that's almost $15.
That's
Canadian.
like $15.
Our dollar sucks.
Oh my god.
But we have come to the end of our Forbidden Door preview show. I want to thank both of you for joining us here. Ed, can you pull the banner stuff? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I can pull the banner stuff. Yeah.
I want to thank both of you for joining me because I literally posted about this like 2 days ago, saying, "Hey, who wants to do a preview show?"
Yeah, and I was immediately like, "Hey."
Yeah.
Like, hey.
I was like, "Hey, that sounds like fun."
Okay, on X and Blue Sky, That Canada Guy, Instagram and Threads is That Canada Guy, and Collins Melball is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Mastodon. Melball Collins on YouTube, and Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk are where you're going to be able to find Andre C.
That's me. Boom. That was great reading. And where you can find Ed.
is easy to find on X/Twitter at Ed Fries at 12584 and twitch.tv/Ed Fries 2002.
So Lauren, I have bad news. Andre didn't make you a.
I assumed they had one for her already.
No,
That's fine.
no.
My name
find
is
her.
Lauren Goodnight. You'll catch me on Twitter at Lulu Goodnight, LULUGOODNIGHT, and Twitch at twitch.tv/Lauren Goodnight.
Yeah.
Remember, we have post coverage of Forbidden Door tomorrow night with people. Again,
I'll be showing up late. Just like last year.
People will be here. Andre will join them at some point. I believe Astrid's doing it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I have no clue who's going to be here. People will be here tomorrow night to talk about the show after it's over. It might be me, having not seen the whole show yet, but I will be here to help moderate a chat if I need to.
I'll be here for sure. That's the main thing.
I can moderate things even if I haven't seen them. Remember to go ahead and check us out next weekend, as we had Forbidden Door this weekend. We have the big WWE weekend. Yes, Mike will be there streaming it for 5 hours during the show. So definitely go ahead and check out Mike the Ref at twitch.tv/Mike the Ref. Go ahead and check him out every time AEW is on television. He does a fantastic sidecast that I watch, and that's how I watch AEW television.
Yeah.
Again, make sure you catch us next weekend. Me and Astrid are going to have for our pre-show for NXT Heatwave, we are going to have Stephanie Hypes on the show. And for the post-show, we're going to have Joe Carney on the show as well. So, and Andre's going to join us to talk about Lola Vice and her loss to Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship. Because, like here at Forbidden Door, he can't pick a winner to save his life.
So true. It's so true.
Astrid has told me no, it's too late. She also said that the hater made it. I did arrive.
Yeah, and he spent
bad bud.
way too much time fucking hating on us and hating me specifically. I
want to make this perfectly clear. I do not hate AEW. I want AEW to survive and thrive. AEW being good is good for all professional wrestling, independent wrestling, TNA, New Japan. AEW being good is a necessity. I do not want them to fail. I don't want them to do poorly. I want them to have the greatest shows that they can possibly have. Do I watch it every week and enjoy it? No. Do I enjoy all the things that AEW does? No. That does not mean that I'm a hater. AEW is good for the wrestling landscape, whether I like it or not.
Buddy, I was teasing you.
Okay. I take a lot of heat being the AEW hater, and I'm like, but I want this to succeed almost more than everybody else. Because the better they do, the better WWE does.
Mike thinks you hate them.
A lot of people think I hate AEW.
Are we doing this now?
No, we're getting out of here. So y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining us here. We appreciate all of you. I mean, I appreciate these two for showing up and hanging out with me tonight.
Bye-bye.